So if I were advising anyone to get into any breed, by all means, you get the breed you want.
With more than 60 rabbit breeds and more coming up, why are we so focused on one breed? And what breed is it? Let's dive into this video to find out in a recent conversation with African Farms what breed and why.
I would say I have one breed.
One breed. Why?
New Zealand white and any other thing, because look, it's better you simplify things, right? If you Google the best meat rabbit, you get first New Zealand, second California.
Wow.
And then the rest follows.
I haven't done that.
You haven't. You check after we speak.
Okay,
so if you want to be prolific, then you go for the best,
sure,
right?
Sure.
That's why I invested heavily into the New Zealand breed, because, you know, I know that's what can enrich my farm. And truly, anything you have here, yes, we have different colors. That's because our first generation were not pure New Zealand's, you know, but from when we start from the second generation, it's all New Zealand plus something, or either pure New Zealand or hybrid New Zealand. So the best answer to that is we've got hybrids of New Zealand and pure New Zealand. That's what we got here. I don't want to talk about the other breeds because they're not my cup of tea, really. All the rabbits I've got here are a mixture of New Zealand and something. When we started, we didn't know the real breed we're dealing with, but since we had New Zealand, pure New Zealands, everything here, we are in the third generation third generation of production.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes. And so I can say we've purged the whole farm, and now we can claim that whatever we have here is either hybrid of New Zealand or pure breed New Zealand, either red or white, because we got a red here and then we got a white there. And I think we are in a very, very good position where we are now. We've been able to learn a lot and identify how to raise the right breeds. And we have even experienced how to selectively breed, how to know that this doe is a very good doe. It's going to give you more babies, or it's going to do this and that and that.
Sure.
But for me, I'm purely New Zealand.
Wow.
So I won't advise you to get something that I won't get. If you narrow it down, you know so much about the New Zealands, which are the best meat breed. Remember, all of us doing farming, because I'm breeding for breeders at the moment. I'm specifically breeding for breeders, right?
Sure.
But at some point, when all these breeders have got enough breeds, what do I do with my rabbitry? Meat production.
Sure.
And I have the best breed for meat in the world.
Sure.
In the New Zealand.
Sure.
So I don't think I need any other one. But the advantage for me is I'm specifically specifying and specializing in New Zealand, which means I'm knowing more about them. I'm knowing more of their characteristics. I'm knowing more about the way they behave, and, you know, I'm knowing more about their feeding, their breeding, and all that. So I will become an expert in New Zealand.
Sure.
Do you understand? I believe in specialization.
Sure.
Maybe in the future, I might be able to add some, but at the moment, it's all New Zealand. And if I would advise anyone to get into it, because I know how quickly they grow, I know how strong they are, I know they are more prolific than, maybe I don't have the right to say it because I've not gone into the other breeds. But what I know is when you narrow something down, you become specialized and you become even better, you know. So that's why I'm focusing on that. So if I were advise anyone to get into any breed, by all means, you get the breed you want. But for me, I'm biased with New Zealand white and brown.